Continuing our examination of old houses and landmark sites with a view to looking at where they're located and what they're aligned to, let's go to University of Limerick and take a look at Plessy House, the White House. The house that we see now was built in the 1870s, replacing a building that had been there since the 1770s. This is the front of the house, oriented north-northwest and facing the river. Here's the lawn on the other side of the house with the university buildings surrounding the lawn. On an overhead view we see the building layout and three alignments worth noting. Firstly, the red line heading away south of due west. This line goes directly to Loophead Lighthouse. This makes Plessy House just one of a number of similar old country houses in Clare, Limerick and North Kerry which are aligned to the lighthouse. Coming back to our aerial view of the building again, the next one we'll look at is the yellow line heading away to the south. Note the elongated octagon, the water feature in the centre of the lawn. The yellow line at 90 degrees to the red line goes 6 kilometres out to the hilltop at Cahernorry. At Cahernorry we have this bell tower. Now note the octagonal construction of the roof there. This bell tower was part of a church which was moved in the 19th century but had been there from the late 1600s. Now looking at Cahernorry from overhead, we see the yellow line coming in from Plessy House, and we see that the four walls of the graveyard there are running at irregular angles. Now there had to be a reason for building these walls like this, so let's see where they go. First the blue line. This takes us to the People's Park in Limerick and the monument at the centre of the park. Note the octagonal features on this monument. Next, the green line heading away approximately northwest takes us to the round tower at Kilmacduagh near Gort. As we've seen before, there are cemeteries, churches, walled gardens, old country estates all around the west of Ireland which are aligned to Kilmacduagh. Back to the aerial view of Cahernorry again, and the purple line goes away to the northeast and takes us to the spire at the church in Newport. This spire is octagonal and is a focus point for a number of buildings in North Tipperary and East Clare. Back to Cahernorry again, and the fourth wall, the orange line heading away to the southwest, takes us to the tower at the Church of Ireland Church in Croom, County Limerick. This appears to have been a standalone tower with the church added on afterwards. These four locations which are linked to Cahernorry have onward links to other sites, forming a very comprehensive network of historic and some more modern buildings around the country. Coming back to our aerial view of UL and Plessy House, the final point here is about a very big modern building which was built to align with the White House. We see the blue line there going away in the direction of Limerick City. Now when we follow the blue line out to Shannon, we see that the airport building is perfectly aligned. An alignment of this accuracy could hardly be a coincidence. Or maybe it could. I'll leave that with you. Thank you.